again, brother. Subscribe to the channel. It's your boy 3 and Watts, PSA for life. You know the vibes already, man. Listen, man, we got some topics to talk about here. Let's talk Sahai, man. We did the Sahai reaction. We did when he got some things off his chest, and I feel like Sahai, Watts, the last two joints I've heard from him is him getting a lot of stuff off his chest. What do you feel about the last couple of joints you heard from Sahai before I play the joint right quick?
Would you say that it is introspective? That he's giving us introspective hip hop?
Absolutely.
And I'd also say not only is he giving us introspective hip hop, he is doing it at the highest lyrical level.
Right. Agree.
So I think it's real dope. And I actually am saddened when I hear it.
Saddened? Wow.
Yeah.
Saddened. Why are you saddened?
Because you hear someone who was so dope lyrically, and it's like he never got the full push at the height of Kanye's career. And when he's breaking down some of those albums he wasn't on, you just like, well, what if he was on Watch the Throne? You know what I'm saying? What if he wasn't just regulated to ghostwriting behind the scenes on all these big albums, you know?
Right.
And because he's so dope, and then you got to understand, he's watching his peers. He's watching the Coles, the Kendricks, the Big Seans blow up, and he's in the background. And yeah, he's getting a check for ghostwriting,
right?
But that's not. I just wish he would have had his opportunity to
shine and get
his shine, especially after listening to this song. The way he's breaking it down, it's like he's just too nice to not have had his art put out there.
But it's like the old Jay-Z song, Politics as Usual. That's how it sounds when I'm hearing him rap and everything like that, Watts. But let's get into this joint, Watts. It is called The Good Old Days. Good music, G.O.D. I like how they put the periods next to the good old days and stuff like that. Let's play this, watch and break it down, brother.
Why did the music in that Sahai album take so long? What's the real answer?
What's your top 5 good music album to listen to?
And before I go, I like also watch before I play it again. I like the fact that it's like he's been interviewed and he's breaking down the subject. What's the interview?
I thought that was very creative. Very creative. He would answer the interviewer, but he'd rap it. So every time they say a name, what about Big Sean? What about Travis Scott? And then he just rap it in response. I thought that was creative, introspective, concept-wise. I think this was just a dope. This was a dope song of him venting his feelings.
Let's get into this, bro. Well put, well said, sir. Let's get more side.
It's just like, as a big music guy, you know, relationship with Ye. Is there one? Okay. I love rappers that rap.
Spirit of Cold Train, Ghost came and gave me some old game. Before you go down this lane, make sure your soul trained. Hulu clothing will be the reason that the bros change. Airing out our dirty laundry for your own gain. Just cause they offered you bread don't mean it's whole grain. But what's already understood, you know the old saying, new gold chain, couple my collarbone with ice cubes independent. Kevin Hart ride along, like the first floor plan, I'm known to take a model home. I didn't have no ID, but I was known for Rockefeller, good music. Boy, you know what side I'm on. It's a bunch of politics, but I'm with my niggas right or wrong. Keep thinking they just had me round to write a song. I ride a tone, the block can spit like a xylophone. Buddy, what's in your styrofoam? I'm still shook from my last incident, so watch you trying to go viral on. What if I told you I was supposed to be on Watch the Throne? In Detroit too, but it took me off the Jones. As many times I've been off Finkel and Dexter around some niggas who think of you lesser, cause you wasn't a killer. Shit, I said the same thing to detectives. They still said the SWAT team to arrest us. That's how the precinct the nesters. Ain't no telling where your demons will catch you. Still sleeping with that thing on the dresser. Just thought I need to address you, show you my dog, so don't think that it's pressure. I was just trying to keep us together.
Yeah, cause I didn't think you and Big Sean got along.
How you want that first verse, bro?
And my nigga.
Fuck with the big
mics.
Huh?
5 mics. The way he set it off, like, he's actually smart, bro. The references he makes, the way he's pulling raps from, like, this is an intelligent brother. You can hear it. You can hear the intellect in his rhymes.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Travis somehow developed a habit of letting niggas diss us and try to tell us it's rapping. If I got a verse from Drake, shit, I would be hella happy, but I can't let him diss the bros, so it probably never happened. He dropped out the school of Donda and went and left for Degrassi. I like what he did in fashion, but shit just looked hella tacky when I helped him with his album. It went like 11 platinum, but I still ain't got my swap, and he mad that I'm even asking.
Okay, so what about
Wow.
That was very powerful.
Yeah, that last line. That last line.
It's not. To me, it wasn't the last line. It was just him talking about Travis, because what happened with Travis was Travis literally became a mega superstar with that move by linking up with Drake. By linking up with Drake, that was a big song.
That was big. That was a big.
It was a big. And to hear Sahai talking about he wouldn't have done it, it's like you potentially. It's hard to say I'm turning down a Drake feature at the height of his career. At like the height of Drake's career, when you saw the positive returns it had for Travis Scott,
right?
And you know,
nigga said if I ever got a verse from Drake, should I be hella happy? But I can't let him diss the bros, so it probably never happened.
So that's a powerful.
Yeah.
So, oh man, bro, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do, man. If you got the biggest artist in the world, like, yo, I'm about to bless you, and you like, nah, I can't do that because you dissing the bros.
Loyalty, you know what I mean?
There's no reward for loyalty. There's no such thing. Not in hip hop.
Not hip hop. Well, the locks after the locks. There's small sample size. Can I say that? Small sample sizes? Can I say
that?
Very,
very small.
Yeah, very small, very small, very small.
Kids love me, ex-Cuddy. What if a dope fiend was one of his kids' buddies? And their mama got hooked on it. It could have got real ugly. They said that Ye almost fucked around and killed Buddy. And that's why their relationship is still muddy. And I'm caught between it all, man. Niggas should feel for me.
Wow, I did not.
Kid Cudi situation. He speaks about the Kid Cudi situation.
Remember, we learned about that from the Diddy documentary.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That he really, you know, so.
Or I know that. Yeah. Well, I know you and Pusha T have a good relationship.
It's Pusha T verses.
Oh yeah, and Pusha G, the realest, I would agree. He never took a fee. He gave me them verses and hooks for free. My bookings even went up, and that was a good look for me. We stayed tight through all the good music beef. Cause we both learned about loyalty in the streets, and I could tell he still got a disorder from whipping quarters. Cause on tour he had a problem with bending up all his angles. Cause if you didn't have a fork, that's how you would cook a key. See, I went to Tuskegee for cushion weed. We put our little peanuts together from pushing peas. That's why I'm a martyr at my alma mater. And the push was like George Washington Carver, then Ye was like Booker T. There's some things that our culture just shouldn't see. Two legends going at it. Imagine they took a seat at the table and was able to talk if they could in peace. Cause I compare Push to when Kaepernick took a knee for the team.
I know around.
No, this is interesting, man. He's talking about Pusha T being a solid dude, doing features for a fee, never taking a fee. Bookings went up and everything like that. Rocking with Pusha T and everything like that. Talking about Pusha and Ye not being cool anymore like that. Talked about. I like this verse a lot about Pusha though.
That was like the highlight way, dude. Especially the way he rapped it, like the way he was rapping Pusha T. So, but here's the thing that I'm kind of confused about. Y'all were all on Good Music. Why would Pusha charge you though? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they're all on the same label. So why would your label make
charge you for a verse?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that shows you how the industry is. Industry rule number 4080, record companies are shady. Like, bro.
Shout out to Q2.
But that was some serious rapping.
Absolutely.
This time, Kanye and Virgil relationship is.
R.I.P. Virgil.
They will use your own people to hurt you. That's what was hurtful. The white folks will tell you it's business and know it's personal. They make you sell your soul, but that money won't reimburse you. Had you spinning your wheels like a gerbil to go commercial. Cause my brother showed him love, it didn't always have to be verbal. That when Nike was taking all of the players out our circle, Ye was asking for the mic check just for rehearsal. Then they wanted another mic check from Universal, and I ain't seen that red hat change none of y'all life yet. So all that cap about his cap really wasn't that controversial.
Okay.
That verse is dope. He's talking about Virgil, Universal, I ain't see that red hat change none of y'all life yet. That bar stood out to me. Obviously, talking about the MAGA hat that Kanye rocks and shit like that. What do you think about that verse?
I didn't know what he was talking about with that verse.
At Virgil, you know.
No. I didn't know what he was talking about when he said that hat that Kanye put on caused an uproar.
Absolutely.
It changed how a lot of people looked at him. So I'm not quite sure what he's trying to say with that. Because when Kanye did that, put that MAGA hat on, I remember being on Twitter that day. Twitter went crazy. Like, it was like no one could believe it. And he was like that. He was just
the same man who said George Bush is not like black people, and then eons later he's rocking a MAGA hat. You can't make this up though.
So I didn't understand what Sahai meant by that, saying it didn't change nothing. What did he mean by that?
Like, I guess wearing a red hat didn't change anything by dealing with the white folks at the record companies, I'm thinking, or fashion. That didn't change anything because we see Kanye complain and bitch and moan about not being respected in the fashion world and shit like that. And, you know, only I'm saying that because I know Virgil, you know, him and Virgil do fashion together, whatever.
You know, sometimes Kanye could be a little difficult.
I get it, but I understand him in a different way. Y'all just know the beautiful, dark, twisted yay. He's just an honest person, but it gets conveyed as somebody with a broken heart against the 808. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes it gets in the business way. He just ain't afraid to say what you didn't say. For example, he'll tell you he don't like your couch, to turn around and help you decorate your whole living space.
Crazy.
Man, I don't really witness shade. Take the bullet for some of these niggas off the ricochet. None of these college rappers out here would even get the play that they get today if it wasn't for the nigga Ye. And I remember that interview he did with Sway. Sometimes you gotta listen to what your spirit say. Just imagine having 11 billion and giving that shit away.
Okay, but you know what he said about Jay-Z.
Yeah. And I am not a fan of what he did to Jay. But it's hard watching them videos back in the day when people used to treat him like he wasn't shit in his face. I can relate in so many different ways, cause I've been in too many circles. I figured 8, but when you skate, they pray over you like a Thanksgiving plate. Cause I was hot as Tabasco, I hit duck in the task force. Fidel Castro, let me ask though, cause his cheeks on your face, are you talking out of your asshole? What you think I rap for, to push a fucking rap for? Trap dough in the GLC, I've been a dime before we ever got to meet LV. Really though, before the internet, a Gmail me 20 bags of the Cactus Jack, resell these. 2 chokers on my neck, I'm on the spree. Before y'all took me off them tracks, niggas wanted to derail me. So I rode the subway like a BLT. Chilly how I handled the Mac 10 with TLC. Could be called a scrub at the red light, he didn't think we'll creep. But I never spoke a word about it like Malik LP. Sheesh. Spare me the details, please, cause it's real consequences if we tell these. And Pump J told me, one thing we got in common, we just ordinary people getting out our dreams on the screen.
Well, us fans just want to see y'all back together, man.
Sure.
So if y'all can do a cool summer or a cool winter, we don't care what it is at this point. We just like to see y'all together. And I appreciate
5 Mike song, watch in my opinion. 5 Mike song. I love what Sahai has done here with this song. Last 2 joints have been 5 mics in my opinion. Back to back 5 mic songs, back to back songs. By Sahai the Prince, man.
I will say this: if he made an entire album like this, just literally rapping with this level of rap and this level of introspection that he's doing, he'd have album of the year. That's how good this hip hop is that he's doing.
Facts.
I mean, it's phenomenal, to be honest, when you think about it. Because first of all, it wasn't expected. Like, we didn't expect, like, yo, Sahai just dropping songs. What's going on here? Then when you listen to it,
deep, very deep.
And that's why I said the saddest is when you look at his peers, like the Wale's, the Big Sean's, the Kendrick. This is his group that he was with. That's his class. All of them had more success than him. His success was behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So I think Sahai is dope, bro. I think he's super dope. And I'm talking about some lyrical penmanship.
Here's what I'm confused with the Sahai situation also. We all know he's dope, from his peers to the fans and everything like that, people who follow hip-hop culture and everything. And to hear him talk about being taken off, whether they songs or projects, I would like to know, damn, y'all taking this man who's that talented off projects?
But it's not they, it's Kanye, bro.
Kanye.
And the thing, and the elephant in the room was, he went very light on Kanye. He basically was making excuses for Kanye.
He did.
Because he was like, you know, Kanye was good to me. My personal relationship with Kanye is good. You know, of course, you're getting them checks and everything. But Kanye is the one who took you off of Watch the Throne. Kanye is the one who has the power and the shot caller. You know, Kanye's the one who fell in love with 2 Chainz when 2 Chainz got hot and then act like he wasn't part of good music. And then he running around acting like 2 Chainz' his best friend. That was Kanye doing that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Sahai, please drop an album this year, brother. So me and Watson can review this project.
Well, he said that it's going to come out this year.
We here for it, brother. We are here for it.
100%.
And I want to do this also because we lost our old channel, right? Before the album comes out, I do want to revisit No Dope on Sundays.
You know what I would like? I I want these 2 songs to be on the album.
Me too. With you on that.
I do, because they too good.
Probably won't. Probably the Cold song. The A song probably. I don't think the Cold song will.
Why not? Why wouldn't the Cold song be on here?
I would like both of them to be on there, to be honest.
Me too.
You know what I mean? Why not? You know, that's it. These songs are momentum songs leading into his project because he's 2 for 2. And when I talk about 3.5 mic songs, 4.5, these are 5 mic songs.
And
from the heart and soul and everything like that.
And the song he just did is an album cut that talks about his life, what's been going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Let's drop some music, man. I'm here for it, brother. I'm here for it, man. That brother's talented. He's dope. You know what I mean? So we'll come right back for our second installment, all right?
All right, bro.
All right, easy. All right, coming right back with Watts.